Oh, like he smelled the ball would be there. Did you see that, guys? Oh. What? What, guys? What's happening? What is happening, love? Big Time Rijkaard versus Daily Game Epic Rijkaard. Who is going to win this battle? To find this out, I will let them fight against each other on the paper with progression point distributions and side-by-side comparisons, but also on the pitch as a defensive midfielder and as a center back. Therefore, we are starting now with the correct levelings for both of them. My leveling for Rijkaard is this: shooting 0, passing 0, dribbling 0, dexterity 3, low body strength 11, aerial strength 11, defending on 11, and goalkeeping 1 on 2. The positions which he is able to play are AMF, RMF, LMF, CMF, DMF, and center back. His best positions will be the positions which he's already equipped with. He also needs the right additional skills, and this is what we're going to cover now. The 5 additional skills for him: aerial superiority, heading, through passing, low lofted pass, heel trick. We will now talk about his look maxed out. The manager which I'm going to use here is Spalletti with a boost in defensive awareness and stamina. Nebo, thanks for the follow. I'll appreciate it. Defensive awareness with this is on 86, but he's got high speed, almost 90. Tackling, aggression, engagement, all on 90 plus. Jumping and physical contact on 90, so he will be a beast in the air. Kicking power 93. His passes, especially crosses and shots, will be good. And heading 88. In my opinion, you should also not underestimate his left-hand side. The ball treatment section. 80 in ball control, 78 in tight possession, and also his passing is okay. 80 low pass. For an old card, this is pretty good. Frank Rijkaard, the leveling for him: shooting and passing 0, dribbling 6, dexterity 0, low body strength 8, aerial strength 7, defending on 13, and goalkeeping 1 on 5. The booster crafting which I would recommend you to equip him with is hard worker to improve his aggression, acceleration, physical contact, and stamina. You may ask yourself, which positions can he play? So first of all, CMF, DMF, center back are A positions on him, which I really like. And when we go on details, you can see that he could play additionally as a right and left midfielder, but I really don't recommend you to go for. Not necessary. What I like on this Rijkaard in particular is that his weak foot accuracy is very high. That means he's both footed. Before I show you his maxed out stats, we will take care now of his additional skills: heading, sliding tackle, cut behind and turn, heel trick, and long range shooting. And now I will show you how he looks like maxed out. And my main manager which I'm using here is Jose Mourinho with his boost in physical contact and stamina. As you can see, he's got 8 stats on 90 plus, all defense stats on 90 plus, kicking power and jumping on 90, physical contact even on 96, and stamina on 94. This is pretty solid stats for a free-to-play player. And the weakness which I see is his balance on 68. So you should be really careful if you go into dribblings with him. But with this leveling, you can use him as a defensive midfielder and as a center back. But how does their attributes look like when we compare them against each other with those 2 builds? This is what I'm showing you here. On the left hand side we have the big time one, on the right hand side we have the daily epic Frank Rijkaard, and we have 3 noticeable differences. One is the overall rating, where the daily game epic is +1. Second is the playstyle, orchestrator versus anchorman, and third are the positions. Big time one 80 kilograms, daily epic one 87 kilograms. How much this affects and influences the game we will find out in the in-game performance test. Let's have a look at the abilities. First difference is the ball treatment section with ball control, dribbling, and tight possession. Big plus here for the daily epic. Passing is slightly better, but not too much. Finishing for the orchestrator one. Heading also goes to the big time version. Set piece taking and curl is a big difference, but still it's not too noticeable on the pitch because 70 versus 60 is quite the same. But speed isn't, guys. The orchestrator goes almost up to 90 with the right managers. With the speed boost, he could also go on 90, while the daily game epic has 83. So the daily game epic is like 5 to 6 points weaker than the big time one in speed. Acceleration, same. Let's head down. Here you see that the big time one has a stronger shot with 94 in kicking power. Jumping is the same, but the daily game is stronger in physicality with +4. The big time has slightly more stamina, but now there's the real difference. In the defense section for the daily game epic, +7 in defensive awareness, tackling is the same, aggression -1, and defensive engagement +2. If you combine and consider now all defense abilities as 1 point. It is +8 for the daily game epic version, which is a lot in my opinion. The next outstanding point for me here is that the daily game epic in the characteristics has a weak foot accuracy of very high. This is an advantage. The boosters, you can see that he's equipped with 2 of them and the big time doesn't have none. But yeah, at the end, boosters are not important because we look at the player attributes. In the player skill section, there's also a significant notice. It's the showtime skill of the daily game epic Visionary Pass. It's a very strong skill, especially for DMFs, but even center backs are having a good use of that. It gives you an advantage when you play the pass to the front. Therefore, it's also a plus here for him. Since we obviously can't play with 2 same players, like Rijkaard and Rijkaard, even different versions, I'm going to play 2 matches. And the first one here, I'm going to do with the big time Frank Rijkaard as a DMF in the first half and as a center back in the second half. The system which I'm going to use is a 4-2-2 long ball counter, and it's very nice and spicy. We are using Frank Rijkaard as the manager in long ball counter and possession game. So fasten your seatbelts, and not just that, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel that you don't miss any other review or tutorial, and now let's dive into the division. This account owner is already in Division 1 and his win rate is also pretty good, almost 70%. I don't want to mess it up. I will try to win both of these matches. So I say Bismillah, and here we go. We have an opponent and he is Division 1 like us. The form is, I could see it, C form for Frankie. But the rest, oh my gosh, all B form or A form, just Abiati and Frankie. Okay, let's have a little look at the opponent, and he is playing a 5 at the back. And have a look at his center back in the middle, guys. Frankie. But damn, what is this formation, guys? 5 at the back is already horrible, but then 2 defensive CMFs, 1 DMF. Okay, I will try to give everything. All eyes on Frankie. Here we go. Yeah, dribbling. Not the super most nimble one, that's for sure. Well, did you see the first touch? Was not so smooth. Let's go for Rijkaard again. Let's see his aerial duels here against Dennis Bergkamp, and he win. How much is Frank involving himself into the attack? As you can see, absolutely not. He is here at the back. That was enough here. His ball treatment. And he is fast. This is, you can notice that. Bro, no way. I did not expect that, guys. Frankie! Guys, I did not expect that. Opponent plays with smart assist. His shooting power has changed. The color. Yeah, his passing is low, and you can see it in the trajectory of these crosses. They are very weak and high. Yeah, if you wait here for Rijkaard, he's not involving. You see, you want him to run to the front, he isn't. Frankie! Oh, he lost the duel there. And we conceded the goal. He could have won it. And this is the one which is strong in the air. The big time one, the orchestrator one. But he lost against Dennis Bergkamp. Bam! That was a nice one. Half time. Let's quickly watch the goal here with Frank Rijkaard, the assist. Man, he runs so much. And then the dribbling. Of course, you need to be good in dribblings, guys. With 75 in finishing, he here just hit the post, as you can see it, from a very close distance. But I also run a lot, so he lost the stamina there. But what I can say, the top speed there was noticeable. And second half, we are putting him now as a center back. He will play here right beside Paolo Maldini in a duo. Frankie. Frank versus Frank. My Frank is winning, bro. Smart assist again here. Division 1 smart assist, bro. Crazy. What do you think about smart assist? I would like to hear your opinion. You find it good or bad? Let me know in the comments, man. Oh, Puskás. Frankie! Yes, baby. This is how I know you. Frank! I've risked it, guys. I didn't want to switch to another player. Frankie makes the pressure, but Xabi Alonso wins the ball. Opponent made a mistake here, and now we can punish him with a through pass and with a double touch chip shot. Almost not. But just a little misstep with your center back and you are getting punished. Against good players, you need to be very focused. Don't use your center backs, guys. G to the G's, guys. Here we go. Let's grab those points here. 7 points. And I have to say, Frank Rijkaard with a solid performance on both positions as a DMF, but also as a center back. But I will make a review after we use the Daily Game Epic. And this is what we are going to do now. Daily Game Epic, Frank Rijkaard is in. Same again. DMF, first half, and then center back in the second half. Bismillah, here we go. We have an opponent and he is top 6,700. So yeah, we are getting some good opponents. And let's check the form. I've seen it already here before. But how was the opponent playing? What? Crazy team. 3,200 collective team strength with a full Brazilian league team. Man, they are all boosted. Ay. Jose Mourinho as the manager. Tamam. Frankie, yeah, exactly. You are the guy where the focus is on. Bismillah, guys. Frankie. Yeah, not bad. Okay, Frankie with the first ball win. Initiating the counter-attack. Going down, going for a chip shot and going for the goal. Bam! And yes, the ball win here from Rijkaard was crucial, but it was an easy one. Frankie also not involving himself into the attack. Oh, like he smelled the ball would be there. Did you see that, guys? Oh. What? What, guys? What's happening? What is happening, love? Oh my gosh. Pushkas. Double touch. We see the manual goalkeeping and shoot to the other corner. Bam! Don't forget, he's got visionary pass here. Zack. I was there with the manual goalkeeping, but it was not enough, huh? Dangerous, and here's the equalizer. What a game. Frankie with the ball win, and I didn't even control him. I like the positioning of Rijkaard, guys. Yeah, I really like his positioning. Always in the right spot. We need to shift the gears. But Frank Rijkaard with lots of interceptions, lots of ball wins, first ball, second ball, very present on the pitch. And now, let's see how he's doing as a center back. Again, side by side with Paolo Maldini. Here we go. Hey! What was that, guys? I couldn't control Frank Rijkaard there in that situation. That was cringe because that was my ball, guys. You've seen it. I would not consider this as a mistake of Rijkaard, but as of the game. Pelé is here and makes instantly the equalizer. 1 versus 1. Rijkaard. Whoa, what a nice slide, bro. Oh, Frank Rijkaard, but this time he needs to win it, and he does. Opponent made a mistake. Yep. As the previous one, guys. Moving out. He's center back, and we punished instantly. Never use that center back and run out, guys. You will get punished from good players. Opponent is doing good, guys. He's scoring good goals. The third one, I still think about it. Why Rijkaard didn't go in, but the others were good, guys. We can't say nothing. How can't this be a goal, bro? Nice one. Crazy game, crazy score. I just try to let him attack, you know, because testing center backs very hard. But he's that good that when I let him drop into my box, that he's also scoring often goals. So very dangerous what I'm doing here. Usually I would try to destroy his game even before, you know, in the midfield. Oh, he did the same mistake again. And now we got him, guys. Now we got him. Don't use your center back. This opponent and the previous opponent. Frankie. Yes, he's here. Again, Frank Rijkaard. The positioning of Rijkaard is amazing. He watched out my manual goalkeeper, cancelled his shot and shot to the close post. That shows that he's a skilled player. 6-minute additional time. Opponent is going full red, guys. 6-5. Crazy. But we won't lose this. I don't allow. Yeah, we smelt that early. Zico Blitzköller. No, brother, you won't get this draw. I can't allow this. Impossible.
2
Impossible. GG's. Good play, my opponent. Testing center backs. Not easy, but we did it. And I have a good test, guys. I have a good review for you. But first, we are grabbing our points, the next 7. So, we made 2 matches, won both of them, increased the win ratio by 1%. We can't complain. I've played both Rijkaards on both positions, DMF and center back. And I've noticed 2 things. The big time one, the orchestrator version, was very passive, especially as a DMF. He didn't involve himself too much into the attacks. But also when the opponent attacked, he was not as aggressive and not speculating for the balls with his positioning, and also not attacking the opponent directly. But the plus which I've seen on him is his pace, definitely. The almost 90, the top speed with the ball, without the ball was very noticeable. That is a big plus on him. On the other hand, the daily game Epic Rijkaard was very present. I always see him on the pitch. When the opponent had the possession, Rijkaard always tried to attack him, tried to gain back the possession. First ball, second ball, didn't matter. But the speed difference I could see. He felt slightly more heavy than the big time orchestrator one. Playability wise, they are similar. The differences are not too much. What you can notice instantly is the weak foot accuracy differences. Daily game Rijkaard, weak foot accuracy very high. He can use them both. But the cherry on top, the biggest advantage for him is his visionary pass. It just improves all other players who are receiving passes from him. This is a direct impact, a direct influence into the gameplay, which the big time orchestrator one doesn't have. When you ask me, Matt, I have both Rijkaards. Which one should I play? My answer would be probably the visionary pass, the daily game epic one. No matter if you want to use him as a DMF or as a center back. On both positions, I enjoyed him more. The presence for me is always the most important part, and he won. So, if you enjoyed, hit the like button, guys, and see you in the next video.